music. Yeah. I had to hone in on that. No, normally I'm silent because I'm trying to focus, and that's what exactly I had to do. I wasn't expecting a goblin armor. Completely honestly, the reason you were trying to see you craft something wasn't because I was trying to craft a weapon. I was trying to craft a pickaxe for afterwards. Not because I was confident I could beat it. I knew I could, and that was the only way to get rid of it. But more fact that I was just needing. That's range damage. I don't use range weapons at the current moment. Normally, I try sometimes to not be silent. That time I wasn't. Like, I just don't have anything to talk about right now. So my silence is just more. I have no clue what to do. Well, I know what to do, but like I don't know what to. Then he takes so much of a breather. That was fun, but unexpected too. I knew Goblin Army would be coming at some point because I broke the orbs. I didn't know when because it doesn't tell you. It doesn't say like, oh, you have 5 days when Goblin Army shows up. They just show up whenever they feel like it. Because of that, I seriously was fighting that. I think I know why. So let's look at comparisons real quick. So we are trying to craft. So that's 40% pickaxe power, 35, so it's 5% better. Or craft it and sell our copper pickaxe. Copper pickaxe I don't think do anything craft. Yeah. Sell this. Sell that. I need to start doing it, so oh well, I'll start. So right now, before it turns night, because I don't know if I want better armor or I'm happy with the armor I have. I need to go over to the corruption and craft myself the Eye of Cthulhu spot, because I'm going to try to fight him. If I can't beat him, it means I need to go mining and get better gear. If I can, then it means we'll be preparing for the second boss. Which, as much as I would like to do it in front of an audience, it's a play. If I have an audience, I have an audience. If I don't, I don't. That's just how it is. If I were to delay this any longer, I would just get bored of the game anyway. No point in making a very fun game not fun. So I need to go to this. Also need to keep these guys away. So we're waiting for nighttime. So, let me... Today I will, if I will raid someone, maybe around 4. So 3:30 is probably when I'll start trying to. But defeating Goblin Art means I get the Goblin Tinkerer, which means I can go after some better gear. So far, I need to do one thing. These 10 logs will work. There's plenty of time. This is the first boss, Eye of Cthulhu. He's a tougher boss. He'll dash into you with some minions. I put the campfire down because that's a special perk of increasing life regen. So I recommend having Cloud in the bottle because when he does that, you can jump over him a lot easier. And also build layers to your arena. Also, mine's a little smaller than what I would recommend to beginners, but if you're experienced like me, you don't need a horribly sized one for Eye of Cthulhu. The only thing is the regular combos. What I am gonna do. See, taking 15 damage plus if I poison him, it takes like 4. So the first boss you're supposed to face automatically gets a transformation. This is where I recommend ranged weapons. Like these will automatically bounce back, and then when you like that, because if you poison him and time is gonna be good. Bam! First try! No heals! We're clipping that. I'm clipping that. That's what I'm talking about! Yeah! Woo! I was actually a little bit worried. I thought I didn't have good enough gear. Remember, both my helmets and boots do 1 defense. Most of my defense is coming from the scale mail. And that's all I needed. That defense plus the small amount of regen. First boss down. Woo! I didn't even use my highest damaging weapon. I just used the one, this one because it has bigger range. But that bigger range is what helped a lot. So we have 2 bosses we can face. One's in the jungle and one's in the corruption. I'm not fighting them automatically because first of all, that'll be a little bit long suicidal. This I can't use. Yeah, I think maybe. Yeah, I transform them into Mars. I can. So why can't I craft it? Oh, I forgot I can craft out for that. I don't want that yet. we'll say this weapon. It's not as good as this one, but you'll see what it can be turned into. We're saving that part for later. So there's actually 3 bosses we could go after. There's a one we'll show you all the way over here, the dungeon boss. Defeating this one will give access to dungeons. Defeating this one will give us access to better gear, the one, the corruption, this biome. Defeating the one in the jungle can give us access to somewhat better-ish gear, not for melee. One thing I did do was this buff. This gives you the ability to increase all my stats, which is why if you're looking at my stats, some of them don't make sense. Like, how am I suddenly doing 20 damage? Well, that's why I used the food right before the fight, is because that food will allow me to do 20 damage. So it was a smart move on my part to quickly sneak that in. I had in my inventory specifically for that. I just summoned the boss a little later before I fully realized I actually had that item still. So what we're gonna do now, though, first of all, we're gonna grab this potion, and we're gonna go a little deeper. Because we need better gear. I could grind all day in the one biome. Problem with that is it could take absolutely forever. Wouldn't it be bad armor to have though? But that's why we'll give mining a chance. We're gonna go, you see how this is underground? We're gonna go until it says 300. Or 400. defeating that boss, definitely give us access to a couple of things. Obviously, not things that will help us horribly in the long run, but still things that will help us. But overall, it's the best way to test your early on. Now, if I can beat him, I'm confident I can run the second boss. I think this is iron, isn't it? Yeah. I'm trying to look for stuff like silver. That could possibly be it. We will create more houses because there's more NPCs we can get. Some of them being very important. So what we're gonna do? One more of these. So at 4 o'clock, I think maybe that's when I'll be ending. Well, ending my Terraria playthrough. For 1 hour, we'll play some Minecraft. Don't know if I want to do pure survival or modded survival. Because here's the argument for both. Pure survival's fun. Well, I think I'll do modded survival, but not heavily modded. The modded I'm talking about, which will be, I think, I'll try moderate first, see what items they have. As their items honestly ain't as good as the ones on CurseForge. We'll do it on CurseForge. But for Minecraft, we'll add in new ores. And a bunch of different stuff. I don't like that. But once we defeat the dungeon boss, again, this is where I'm tied at. The corruption boss can be a little difficult to beat, which is why after this potion, what I'm gonna do is go through and see for the rest of the time if we get any more pieces of the armor. If we get 2 more pieces, lovely. Because we're gonna have to get all of them anyways, so why not start early? Iron will be important later on, so collecting some of it now would be a bad idea. I will play this multiplayer at some point. But right now, I didn't think I opened the chest. I didn't mean to left click. I was trying to place a torch. I hit the wrong button, which now that chest was empty, by the way. If you don't know, chests can't get destroyed naturally with loot inside of them. So the fact that chests got destroyed means there was no loot. But we're... But we will raid someone today at 5. We'll play Minecraft for an hour. So we'll get off around... We'll do 350. 350 is our deadline. After 350, we'll go and spend whatever time we have to mod it. We'll mod Minecraft with... We'll add additional enemies. So we'll add 3 mods of a kind. We'll add ores, add additional weapons, tools, which should come. So we'll make this a 15 modded pack. So what happens is we'll add tools, enemies, bosses. Alright, the chest in there. So this would have been good, and still can be a good weapon. Going to have. Recall potions probably need to start selling. But again, I didn't need to click on the chest. I knew that chests have bomb under it. Not because of like it being above ores, I'm always gonna be slightly suspicious of that. Like that's a salt. But I misclicked, which was probably one of the funniest times I've ever misclicked. Also, I kind of wish I clipped that, but it's like, I don't know if that would have actually been funny. It was like the actual death itself doesn't look hilarious. It's my conversation afterwards that is. Like, I'm not furious. Well, as a tribute for me beating this game, once we beat this game, we'll go on either Moderate or CurseForge and actually download a Terraria mod. Back in the day, the reason I know this is an actual mod for Minecraft is because Dantedium did a Let's Play. Or not Let's Play, but did a mod review. But game food's definitely helpful. So we got a little So think of this as like the gambling part. The only reason I'm doing this is because we get a full set of this. This will be very much my armor until for a while. Do I already have that? No, I do not. There you go. And we still got time to see if we can get the lid. Because you don't know, armor also has armor buff for a full set. So, that's why I'm also trying to get the full set. That and just every piece is tremendously better than what I have. So tomorrow what we'll do is not only will we work our way to our second boss, but we'll fight Iron Cthulhu again. Which are a revenge match, but I already beat him, so wouldn't be much revenge, just more I'm trying to get that one sword because it's a good weapon. That light thing. So tomorrow, that's how I'll open up for the first 20 minutes. That's what we're gonna do. Coming here, farming. Unless we get it before I leave, then that part of the trip will be over. Just let you know, another reason I'm trying to go out to this is because I'm trying to get different stuff for my playthrough that I probably wouldn't go after. Because, I've never actually used the full set of this armor. That's 150. It kind of shows you how rare this is. Killed 150 in total. Start this world. We've only got 2 pieces. Got 6 minutes left. Actually, I'm doing this for another like 7-ish minutes. No. So I'll put myself up. Yeah, actually curious about what they have on their store. Okay, it's not loading. Okay, that's cool. So we're not stopping stream, but we're upgrading the category. So you guys will be given a blank screen for now. Don't worry, that's normal. So we're going moderate app. Actually, because now I'm on this screen. There you go. This actually doesn't look like a bad mod. So how many do you have for just ores by itself? So that's one, two, three. So that's how many? So we'll have 15, three sprints. So which we have one. Okay, we'll try this. One, we'll probably have to take a look at it a couple times. So that's two. Let's see. Oh, Isn't there? Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm. That wouldn't be bad. That would be for mining. So we have two mining. We have one axe. What other mod? I want to end up to 15 mods. Honestly, I don't want to add too much. I think that'll be it. I don't want to add. How many do we have, anyways? So we have 9. Let's add one more, which is like. Okay, so we'll install that. I just. That's upsetting. So almost what it sounds like, I think the reason he's not updating it is due to the fact that I think the first of all, for just a simple durability mod, it doesn't sound like you need to do much. But second of all, it could have been too big of a project. Right now, I'm doing is trying to mod Minecraft. Trying to figure out because I want to add some sort of additional armor. Because I've added additional weapons to this pack, so I want one more armor, but don't know for the verge not. That wouldn't be bad. That sounds interesting. But it doesn't seem like, but I've already added a few. So we'll play it. We have 13 projects. We'll try it. If I want to add more, we'll add more. Actually, let me add one more. Let me add one. Greystone. Greystone. Just so when I die, I can find my. Do I want the map? Nah, I don't want the map this time. If I think I really need the map, we'll add it for next time, but. Hi, Matt. Hi, Matt. Hello. Incompatible mods found. Let me look at this. What do you mean incompatible mods? How you doing? What? So, oh, whoops. A potential solution has been determined. This may resolve your problem. Install Ally Forger. Replace mod. So I need cloth. Okay. Then I don't have cloth configured. Okay. So okay. So I know the two mods I need. Yeah, I was. If you look at the title, I was playing Terraria earlier. Got done what I was doing. If you actually look on my thing, I clipped a couple events that I did. But we need this, and it's an alloy. See if it's should have read the mod back, make sure. So let me. You can hear me, right, Matt? Matt, it's too silent, am I? Hopefully not. So actually, I want. So I need a specific. Okay, that's good. Uh, I need a. Let me start this up. Make because if it's still missing stuff, it requires alloy forgery. So let me type that in. Nothing's popping up. Am I not really to use this mod? I may not be able to use it. Okay, let me go normal discover. No, that's weird. So it says I need this mod. How do I? Is that an A? That looks like an A. Alloy said underscore 4. This is weird. This is our first time using that mod, but Alloy Forgery. Wait, I'm not under. Yeah, I'm under mod pack. Alloy Forgery. Can I add this to an instance? So let me go back to my mod pack. See, it says so it can't not. Can I add it? Forgery. Weird. So let me search up the version. So this is 1.16.5. So let me go back, search mods. Well, okay, just saw it. So let's see, what versions are there? So I said 1.16.5. So game version. They do no, there's hopefully they do have it. So they don't. So to order use this mod, Mythic Metals, I need to have all this in a later version. What's the latest version this can go to? 1.16.5. Yeah, it just means I can't use that mod. We'll explore that mod on its own some other day. So we'll play this for right now. Since you're here, Matt, uh, I'll try to stream up to, because yesterday obviously wasn't online, but because it was a weekend, like I said, I don't tend to stream. But I'll try to stream and up till like around the time she's on. And seriously, I forgot. Someone gave me a link, which I've copied that to a clipboard. Uh, to for a bot that can automatically delete messages like those. I forgot to mess around with that yesterday. So I'm gonna have to, but what I'm gonna try to do, if obviously it does come online, I'll try to end stream soon after, and so I can rate it. So both of us just head right there. It'd be a very convenient thing. But if she does it, then I'll probably continue a little longer then, just so, cause especially I may be in the middle of something, but I don't tend to like to miss our streams often. That I've already been doing this for a couple hours, but that's if she's online. If she's not, I'll stream for a decent amount of time. What should I call this world? So game mode survival. Yeah, we'll do this hard mode. Let's call this crazy. But that's still a while away. For me right now it's like around 4:15. She doesn't tend to stream until like around 5:45, sometimes around 6. So I still have an hour. And again, if she doesn't, because from what I've heard from a couple of people in her Discord, is that she hasn't been doing 100%, but from also what it sounds like from her last stream with Han, the Toki, it sounded like she was doing good. So hopefully that means she was just taking Sunday off to relax and everything. And for us, from watching her stream, it almost sounded like she was only gonna stream anyways if they were gonna play that one game. I can't remember what it's called. I'm interested in trying to play it after that stream. It's called. I think that's what it's called. I'll remember it at some point. But it looked like it. Right now, I'm playing this. I haven't played Minecraft in a couple days plus. Honestly, I did everything I wanted to do today in Troyer, so I was like, well, since I pretty much completed all my goals for now, we'll take a break from it and play another game. Actually, one thing I'm planning on doing this Friday, and if we could somehow convince a couple other people to watch my stream, Mitchell probably, maybe he'll be online, maybe not. I added him on Discord, but it sounds like he's at work right now. But what I was gonna say, if you can add like, have one more person watch my stream. What I'm planning on doing, if you haven't heard of this mod, it's called the Broken Script. It's a horror mod. It's a mod that adds a few entities, but overall, it's supposed to mess with your computer in minor ways. People originally thought it was supposed to shut off your computer when it didn't. It was just more of a theory than anything with everything else it could do. The mod does not go that far. The creators have clarified, but what it will do is open your application for like notes, and it'll pop up random messages, which is pretty cool. But it will do a lot of things, and definitely for mods does abnormal things that 100% the mod owner is allowed to do, but it's pretty creepy from an outside perspective. But that's why I want to play it, because I've seen videos on it, but I want to see the actual thing for myself, just because I think it'd be a fun thing. So that's something I want to try this Friday, and play that for like 2 or 3 hours, because everyone does videos. I have never seen an actual person do it live. It's a slower mod, which I think I get why people don't do it, but that's where I want to check it out. It's like, how slow is this? And I just really want to experience the horror story. I was thinking of saving my first experience for October, but just to understand like everything, like see like what I need to adjust and everything to make it a better experience. I'm gonna play it now, just so I can understand a little bit, and then I'll save it till actually October around Halloween, because with how scary of a mod I've heard it, I think that'll be a really fun thing to do as a horror stream, just nothing but about the Broken Script. Plus, it's updating, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the creator's still adding stuff to it. So, by then, hopefully, there's a couple of things added. But overall, it's a, what I've seen. Do I have auto jump? Wrong one. Where would I have auto? It's options. It's not controls, is it? Yeah. the one out of it. Yeah. But again, I'm not even looking in chat. Yeah, I would love to try the broken script mod for the first time tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Friday. Today, Monday. If we could somehow convince Arisu, not Arisu, trying to pronounce her name correctly. I'm just I'm just energetic right now, so. But if we could somehow convince her to play Minecraft, especially with me, I would be surprised. Genuinely, especially with. Oh, let's see how long she could survive in it. Because again, it will scare you by popping up applications saying like I can see you and everything, which is not. It's not a virus or anything, so it's not like someone's legitimately watching you. It's just there to scare you. I would like to see if she could survive or like continue playing for at least like 2 hours. That would be very not only for me as a honestly not as popular of a streamer, that'd be awesome to have a bigger collab. But it would just be funny to hear her reaction. Because I don't know how much she knows about Minecraft. So this is something I legitimately think she doesn't know anything about, which if that's the case, would make me laugh like crazy. I would get scared too, don't worry. I'm not saying I'm a tough guy and wouldn't get scared. I would too. But probably not as much as her. When I tend to get scared, I don't tend to like scream or anything. I tend to just sit there silent and then talk about it, like what went on and everything. Not because I'm tougher, it's just because I don't want to yell. It's like it's not a natural reaction for me is to yell. But for her, that would be fun. But that's why I'm also worried, like if she does scream, especially with my headphones and everything, that's gonna pierce my ears. It'd be funny though. That'll be a fun experience, but I doubt it. Oh, there you go. That you could somehow convince her. If you can, I'll be again very impressed. But again, I don't know how willing she is to get a game like Minecraft. In my opinion, it's a fun game, and I definitely enjoy it, and mods definitely help it stay a good game. Which that's what I like about some of its updates. They tried to add things that mod creators really haven't thought of. But yeah, that would be hilarious is to see her play the broken script and how scared she gets. Like I guarantee you, if she is online today and starts streaming, I guarantee I could ask like, "Hey, you a fan of horror?" And if she says yes, I guarantee this mod would still terrify her. I cannot see why it wouldn't. I would love to do the broken script. I was originally thinking about today, but I think just because I take weekends off, I think it'd be a lot better to get a horror mod, especially something I haven't played yet. I'm not a huge fan of horror, anyways. I will mention that, but I'm doing this because I'm really interested in this mod because it suddenly popped up. Saw a couple videos and I've just been invested into it, so it's like I'm willing to put my fear of typically not playing horror stuff aside just so I can experience how this mod is. And I will try playing stream horror games. I'm not saying I'm not willing to. I just also have to get the horror games. But until that was weird. Until I honestly know what horror games to play, I'm not just gonna go out and get random ones. But yeah, I think it will. That'd be a fun collab. if we can somehow get hand onto that too, and what's the other guy? I can't remember his name. I'm just in general not good at memorizing names for the person. Han doesn't seem like a difficult name to memorize, but this is only because I messaged her on Twitch to see if she, I don't know, even got the game. Terraria. If you're here tomorrow, I'll be streaming a little more than I did today, because there's a lot more I have to do tomorrow to progress in the game. You get to see why I recommended it to her. But so far, if we can somehow get her to play Minecraft too, and the other guy, I would generally love to see all their reactions just to the pure horror of their computers being messed with. And like this mod would be a mod I wouldn't mind creating myself if I ever had the. It like sounds like something I would have the idea for. But my worry would be, is this allowed? Which now I know it is, and this is definitely, if I ever learn how to create mods, I would love to create something similar to it. Like one mod I would love to create is a mod that it would be similar, but it'd be more a mod where like it will mess with the similar things to the broken script, but what it'll also do is add things like glitches to the game, like things will glitch out and just because broken script I don't think does that. I think it does. I don't know. There's an add-on I saw for it. I'll have to get that. Maybe the add-on does that, but it'd be a mod that's meant to be randomly paced. So like sometimes you can play and everything happens at once and doesn't give you a chance to be scared, or other times it can be very slow. Which that's why my experience, the fun thing about horror, like if I could ever, only way from my opinion horror can be really good is for there to be times where it's slow. Because I played a horror mod pack the other day with a friend, and trust me, it was. Oh, this is 1.6. I forgot the ores actually become ores, not the rock end. But I think. Why am I actually going up here? I think the best way for a horror game in general to be good is for it to be a little bit on the slower side. I think so that's something, if I could ever get into actual mod making. Man, that's a dagger. How much damage is it? Oh, heck damage. I'll try a dagger. So, that's part of one mod. Is that a game you're suggesting? That game you just suggested, Matt? If it is, I'll check it out at some point. Or I'll like look at a couple videos and then see if I can do it. Nope. Straight back. Gotta look some back. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying now. Yeah, it does. Cause I was playing Horror Pack and it was fast and rapid, which was my biggest complaint afterwards. Cause I didn't have time to get scared. I was more trying to figure out like how to survive in first place. But that's what the broken script has, in my opinion, close if not actually done really solid, is being slow and unexpected. Because by the time it does speed up, you don't know what to do. Because it's just sudden. And that what makes like watching the mod really fun is that it's like for a lot of people they play it because it's popular, but trust me, their reactions start becoming genuine once it starts screwing with you. It did actually, if you search up a little bit, it did get taken down on CurseForge at one point, if I haven't explained reason yet, just because it did mess with your computer. CurseForge misunderstood what the mod actually did and thought it did something worse to your computer, like shutting down, open other applications, which it does that, but not to a extent where it's dangerous for your computer. It just, again, opens like the note things or other, or like adds files to your computer, but which mods in general already do that, so it was, luckily from what I saw, guys, I know this mod is up, it was recently re-added back to smarter skeleton. There you go. But yeah, sword-based horror definitely is, I will agree, is a lot more scary. Again, that's where I'm gonna be terrified. Again, I already admitted that I don't like horror, so now trying to play something that utilizes this more the scarier part of. Like I said, I need to place that. It's gonna be a fun experience. Again, if I somehow get Arthur and even hand and even that one guy on it, just to see their reactions, because I love seeing people's reaction to horror stuff. Like outside of playing the games, I like horror, like especially mods and everything, games. Like watching them doesn't bother me as much as playing the games do. So I'm typically more willing to watch. I'm typically more. Oh, my game lagged. More willing to watch people play, just because it's more fun and scary for me when I do that. I need torches. But again, that would be very funny. Yeah, like I said, the main reason I would do that is just to see their reactions. But it would also be funny because I would probably have some fun. Is that game or person you're suggesting to play with? If it's a game, I'll try it out. If it's a person, I'll try to get in contact with them. If you're recommending them, I'll try. A game? Okay. Yeah, I'll try it. Like, I'm trying to get more into, like, playing horror games now. Because at times, there is dry spells in horror games. So because of that, it gets boring trying to search up new stuff anyways. So I'm playing horror games now. It's gonna be something I'm gonna try to do a little more often when I'm in the mood. Just so I have something I can do. Plus, again, it's not as fun watching it. It's fun, and I get really excited, but still, I think horror is better off played than to be watched. One game I am wanting to get once it becomes fully released is Inside the Backrooms, which is also a multiplayer game, just because I'm really interested in what the creator has done with it. Oh, this is a new... No, that's just Amnesty. Is that the sound the block makes every time I break it? Why is it doing that? That's weird. One of the mods definitely had screwed with me. Definitely tell with that. So let me try to craft a new pickaxe, because honestly I didn't expect this to happen. Why can't I get past this? Like there's a barrier. Is it same over here? Huh, never had that happen to me before. That's weird. Maybe it's something that the later version of the mod has updated. I think the reason my pickaxe was making that noise was because I think it was getting close to breaking. I think that was the reason. But that whole barrier thing, I don't know why that's what's happening. I know my game's lagging just because of some of the mods now that I should have add more gigabytes to it just so it wouldn't be as laggy. Oh, this is yeah. Make sure that wasn't like any hidden doors. But yeah, I definitely will try to play horror games more often. I'll probably start like around Friday after we want to play horror mode. I'm trying to attack him. Didn't go well. I'll try like after Friday, maybe next week, I have like one or two or things that uh, right now I'm also while playing this trying to figure out where like some of the modded ores I added are at. Oh yeah, I didn't. Oh crap. Yeah, it just dawned on me. Yeah, I remember now. The pack I was downloading, that was the one with all the ores, which I was wondering like why I'm not finding too many new ones. Yeah, I just remembered that one was the one that didn't work. So I have like new weapons though. I did add for now. So I think what we'll do is see if I can craft a couple of these weapons. Yeah, I don't think that would work. Is there anything like no? I need to look at some of the crafting recipe. Let me see. Yeah, let me do that real quick. I'm gonna go right here. Uh, this is a mod pack, so okay. Yeah, there's different things I can craft. Just wondering. I'm only supposed to make a iron sword. That's weird. I know doing this adds a dagger. So apparently they changed up the iron sword. Let me try this, see if it works with stone. Real quick. Yep. So that'll be my next weapon I'll try out. I know my stream probably isn't as entertaining as you thought, but again, with me being on the newer side, I'm trying to get used to something. My whole goal when I started doing this wasn't to immediately do everything that everyone else does. I was more, what I'm trying to do now, wanting to do slower progression. So, as fun as it would be to try to get stuff like a fancy banner, or even a, like, intro screen, stuff like that, like how, like, most VTubers or streamers now have, I was not wanting to do a whole bunch at first, but, so that's why I don't have things like that, because I don't want to, because I don't know if I'm wanting to 100% do this as a full career, which I don't think I am, but that's why I'm trying to give like a year minimum to see how I feel after it. So up till 2026, like around January and everything, which I think I start streaming around February, but I'll do a little early. Like around January is when I'll give my full opinion. Like that's when I take a full like week at the beginning, and that's when I'll try to think about if I want to do this up to maybe full time at the current moment while I'm trying to do other things. So like doing it at like as much as possible, or is it something I'm still do more as a hobby? So that's where I'm trying to give it time for me to think about it. And that's why, as of recently, if we've watched other people, I've been more active in watching other people, so I can know what I can do to not only improve what I'm doing right now, but just to see, like, is this a full-on worth it thing? If it, so, right now, it's gone good. Obviously, gaining popularity takes time. I wasn't immediately jumping into this expecting to get, I'll say, a million followers off of that. No. I know that takes time, and that's not really what's going to affect my decision. What's going to really affect it is I'm going to look back over the course of this year. Did I make improvement? Was I satisfied with the way I was doing things? And is it something... and was it... Or is it something that I'm willing to commit to? Hopefully... Well, I can't mind that until I get diamond. If I am happy with the way I did things, and I honestly did enjoy it, wasn't something that I looked at and have to put effort in, this is something I have to do, but it was more of something like I actually genuinely like doing it and think of it as more than anything, then yeah, I will continue doing it. You get what I'm saying? No. No. Must be a busy guy. Hopefully I wasn't talking too much. Maybe that's what I need to start doing, is just stop talking as much. But that's not as fun. I like talking. But yeah. Luckily I'm saving this stream, so... But I'll do a stream, because since I'm uploading this to YouTube, and even if I don't have people live watching it, hopefully I get people watch this. What I will do is, let me think. I want to make some sort of checklist. So that's what I'll do. Once I come back from the week, like first week of January, that's what would be my first stream. Would be answering that, but is this something I'm committing to full time? There will be 5 things out. So the 5 things I want to get sorted out now. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. But 5 things I want to answer when I do have to make the decision. Is it fun? Did I make progress? It's too much work. Do I prefer this over just... Do I prefer this over other things I'm doing? Like, is this something I prefer doing when playing games? Or, I don't know. Well, I have to think about the decision I'm going to have to make in December. I'll think about the 5 things I want to answer, but so far, I don't need to worry about that. What I need to worry about is playing my video games. I don't want to stress myself. If I stress myself, then just doing things in general that are fun will be less fun. Keep camping. I like my biggest. If I could talk to any upcoming streamers, that'd be like my biggest advice. Just have fun. Like, if we're doing it, if we want to do it full time, then yet start trying to improving. But if you're definitely just do and just record my gameplay or stream my gameplay, just have fun. Don't think about big questions until they legitimately need answered. Pretty much play what you, or do what you enjoy, and that'd be it. That's what I'm doing now. It's just doing something I enjoy, something that so yeah, that would be like my biggest advice would be have fun. Because the minute it starts feeling like a job, that's the minute I think you need to take a break. Because, like, if you have, especially if you have an actual career, make that something you make you more think of as a job. And then everything else, you just have fun. I'll be, again, streaming until 5:30. I assume doesn't come online around 6. I'll stream probably until like 6:45. I want to make this because I started a little late, I want to make this a little longer stream. Just make it for the time block. Okay. So, now, do this. I think I also saw that I don't have any more wood. That's cool. You too. Have a nice day, Matt. Now I need to think about building an actual base. I'm in the birch forest, so taking down a few trees and then making a flat area won't be half bad of an idea. See. Look. break is officially over. Took a little extra minute on accident. My bad. I streamed for like 2 hours and like 20 minutes or like 30 minutes without a single break. I need to not do that as often. I need to take breaks more often, or that can definitely cause problems. So what's going on is I'll try to time every 30 minutes. I'll try to take a small break. So right now streams at 2:44 to even it. Once it hits 3 hours, I'll take a 5 minute break. Guys already took a 10-minute one. Just what would it not even been 30 minutes? Let's cut this tree. Okay. There you go. I don't even need tree chopper. Just need that. There you go. We'll try to play this for up to my 3 hours worth of streaming. I say try, like I'm not stopping until at 3 hours, but more if the person comes online, I'll try to end it quicker. Meaning I'll maybe not do it as much and just try to waste time. But that's if. That's a huge if. So right now we're gonna start on the house, but it'll be a little bit of a weirder house for now. One thing I am happy about is that I am getting more durable with my streams. I think I'm more willing to stream a little longer. So let's do this. One thing I want to check out is this. This is normal iron sword, isn't it? It's a shovel. That's a weird thing, is that this mod added a bunch of crafting recipes. But the one thing I did notice that didn't work was this one. Stick into iron for a glaive. Like, I can't do that one either because that's A shovel. Oh, are there? What type of sticks are there? Oh, okay. So let me test that. So it says daggers can be thrown. I like that. Even the minor things like that's so cool. Oh, I was hoping to stick into the chicken. So it's good to actually have multiple of these. So it was like this, right? Yeah, for the glaive, and then it was this for the pike. Oh, that's so. Actually, that's smart. I didn't realize that. So I'm gonna have two different chests. One for random stuff, and the other one for modded stuff. So like weapons. But no, we'll keep it. So we'll put all this stuff at top, but like stuff like these will go to the bottom. Reason they go to the bottom is just to let me know that it's in fact modded until I get more stored stuff. But that's gonna be our next one. Once our katana or the katana and the dagger break, I'll craft a new weapon. That was cool. Didn't realize you could throw a dagger. I'm glad I searched up. Luckily, if I actually does start around 5:30, I'll be given I'll give it 5 extra minutes because she tends to take around 10 minutes. But it depends on how late I get the stream notification. Because that's all I'm gonna do is wait 5 minutes. Because if I get the stream notification, like let's say 5 minutes after she started, then that'll be perfect timing. If I don't, it's like 20 minutes, then I'll be a little disappointed. So, telling her we do realize I'm almost sick. So I want multiple of these at the end of the day. You know how cool this would be? That'd be a good like thing to creep out friends with. Would be to like go around without them knowing and just like stick a bunch of these into the trees. I will add custom enemies. That's the one thing I forgot to do was add custom enemies. have like nothing to do right now. It's because should I go back to her? Okay. So what should I do for like 7 minutes? Good question. I need mod suggestions. That's what I end up needing at the end of the day. I need mod suggestions. Do you know what? I'm gonna build the second layer of my house if I can. If I know where my house is at. It's right here. You know what? I'm gonna use 4 logs, which won't give me much, but be enough to start. And we're also so you know what? Because I forgot to do this earlier, we're gonna quit the game. Go into this. This is really choppy. Dang. Dang. There's a big old spider. Please no. I want to read the description. I have to watch other like Twitch streamers. Like, have you guys watch them with me? I don't know. Because I'm gonna be uploading this. I think this is where yeah in stream. I don't think unless I knew unless I knew because tomorrow we'll be playing Terraria. Unless I knew I had permission. I think I will end it here. I would love to figure out if I'm allowed to react to them, but until I get full on clarification, well, I won't because I don't want to get banned. Again, due to the fact I'm partially recording this too. Twitch automatically does what I'm saying. I will be uploading this to my YouTube channel. So actually, if you know the answer, please tell me. If you don't know, honestly, don't say anything. But if you know people who wouldn't mind, honestly, being recorded by another streamer or being honestly clipped or anything like that, tell me. I'll get in contact with them if that's true. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, hopefully, I have more people watching, and we'll do a vote. There's three bosses, and if he sees this as a video, wouldn't mind if you voted in the comments. Which boss should I go after? The one in the corruption, the one at the dungeon, or the one in the jungle? Not saying the names. If you want to know what bosses I'm talking about, you always go to Terraria's Wikipedia. All you search up is early game bosses. I'm trying to keep as much as the game secret because I've played it, so I know everything, but not just to spoil the end game and make it more exciting. And I like cliffhangers. Am I gonna be playing Minecraft tomorrow? There's a chance I could, but it depends on how many people are watching me and how many people are interested in me playing Minecraft. Only reason I did it today is because I did everything in Terraria I wanted to do, other than get the last piece of the armor, but that would take for too long. Don't I know a lot of people don't like me or most YouTubers doing something repeatedly, so that's why I'm gonna do it for the first 15 minutes of the stream tomorrow. So 15 minutes straight. and then afterwards, we'll get ready for more buffs. If I can get it within hopefully less than 15 minutes, then we'll just move on because the armor I'm after is such a huge up. If you want to know the buffs, again, Terraria has a Wikipedia with pretty much everything on it. Maybe excluding one or two things. But see ya, have a nice day, and peace out.